Hi, everyone. Let's get into it.
CBG News, CBG News. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Hey, White Tupac. I'm good. How are you? How are you, White Tupac, y'all? How are you today? Thank you for coming in. Anytime on the stream, you will want to give me stars. You can't give me stars if you're on showing on Facebook right now. How are you doing today, White Tupac? Make sure you guys hit the like button as you come in. Hey, Lindsay. How are you today? Thank you so much for coming in, y'all. I guess y'all was waiting on me to go live. I'm sorry, y'all. Like I supposed to know, been did the notification and all that, but um my my son, he's kind of sick. Like y'all, it's been a day of tiredness from yesterday. So I just said I'm just gonna go live. So can you guys hear me before I move forward? Can everybody hear me? Okay, so people can hear me. Great, 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 great. Y'all, hold on just a sec. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. I'm back. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know what was going on, but hey, everybody. Yes, y'all could pray for my son. Um, we had a long day of football yesterday. I think he got a little like we came home like we my nephew played too, so we came home, ate pizza, and I laid in the bed and he laid around and he woke up this morning with an upset tummy. I think he may just be a little bit, maybe a little bit dehydrated, or he may have not, I think, drink enough water. But Mama is pumping him up with Powerade, water, whatever we need to do to get him well. But he's up watching football right now in my room, so he's gonna be sleeping in the room with me. Um, that's just how I am as a mother. If one stays sick, either they sleep in the bed with me and I watch them all night. Anyway, y'all, hope everybody had a good weekend, y'all. I did not know this happened yesterday. I did not know this happened yesterday, y'all. I did not know that TD Jakes passed the torch to well, first of all, y'all, because I only got one like, please hit that like button. Before we move any further, please press the like button as you come in. Y'all can at least give me a like since you are watching. If you're on Facebook, like the stream as well. Give me a share. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Make sure you hit the like button, please. Um, if you can't do nothing else for me, that's all I ask is to is press that like button. Um, you see, folks, me too. That's what I'm saying. Is it okay? Well, cool. Um, I guess the other two will just be in the bushes, okay? But it is what it is. I ain't worried about it. I ain't gonna trip on it. So, as you guys know, on this morning, it was breaking news on today that TD Jakes has passed the torch to his daughter, Sarah Jakes Roberts. Y'all know that I have been doing commentary on um, the Jakes and in the Michelle Loud story, and I still make sure you guys still support Michelle because she's still selling her story, and I think that it is the right thing for her to get her story out and make sure that she gets her son and make the Jakes do the right thing, even if they are not the reason why it happened, but they Corey is her their daughter child. Corey is their daughter, so they all should be held accountable. Um, but we are Sarah is TDJ's youngest daughter. She is. Let me just pull a picture up for us, Trisha. She is the one that was that y'all don't remember when Michelle first went live. Like she was basically telling all their tea, like But this was nothing really, no secret though. Like Sarah was TDJ's youngest daughter. Well, yeah, thank youngest. Yeah, youngest daughter. She's very pretty. Um, and she was basically she got pregnant when she was 14 years old, and they was kind of like embarrassed. Really didn't kind of allow her to go to the kind of condemned her from the church a little bit. Kept her from the church, and then for what I understand, she went to college. She went with another uh player, another got pregnant again, I think, and then she got married, and now she's Sarah Jakes Roberts. I'm just gonna sum that all up, but I'm going to pull a picture up of her. Hey, Reese Cup, how you doing today? But I thought y'all knew that TD Jakes had another daughter. Yeah, she's the one that is like she is the youngest one. I think she's the youngest one. But I know that Cora is like the middle child, so I know Sarah's the youngest one. She's the prettiest of the two. I hate to say that, but it's the truth. But She is the cute, the prettiest of the bunch. She is more popular. She is the most popular of the bunch too. I'm good. Let me see this charge. Okay, so let's just get a picture up of her. She is pretty. I give her that. She is a beautiful lady, and we're going to listen to. Hopefully I don't get a strike. Well, I shouldn't get a strike because I'm playing it off Facebook off somebody else's stream. But TDJ on yesterday, he basically moved the torch, gave the torch to not Cora but Sarah, and we're gonna listen to that. She's part of the "Woman Thou Art Loose." That's her, you know, that's her thing. Let me look here. Let's listen to his. He made the decision to pass the torch. Now, I do want to say a lot of people have asked, where is Cora? The child. All I know is she was probably in the background, but we know that he wasn't going to. I have a feeling we knew that he was never going to give Cora the torch because Cora is not that mentally strong. In my opinion, Cora is not that mentally strong. I'm gonna, to deal with the leadership as maybe Sarah. Look what she got going on now. You know what I'm saying? She's not mentally. I don't think she's mentally strong enough to be that kind of leader that you know TDJ is or Sarah, because if she was in a mental hospital child, you know the baton was not going to be passed to her. Now, come on now, you know that the baton was not going to be passed on to her. Period. Not at all. But he did pass the baton, be the torch to Sarah on last night. And we're gonna listen to this, y'all. This is off somebody else's page, but I don't own the rights to this. And we're going to listen to that. But he did step aside, and he's going to let Sarah take the reins. And my hats off to her. Congratulatory to her and her family. To but we're gonna listen to what he has said. Do I think that? Let me say this: what was done to Michelle was wrong, and they should have held their daughter accountable. I'm not one of those parents that say, "Hey, I'm gonna stand beside my child, and even if they right or wrong." No, if you're wrong, you're gonna be wrong. I definitely want to say that, but you know, if he's gonna pass the baton to somebody, why not be Sarah? Because she has been through a lot. If you think about her story and think about how she was a young mother and how she was a single mother, and now she has evolved into a married woman that is in the ministry. So she's been all those things. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to listen to the video that was given to well, I'm just gonna play the video, and it is what it is. Let me see if I can find a clear. Okay, I think this is a clear one. Yeah. So there was. This is the "Woman Thou Art Loose Now, Woman Evolved." This is the, I guess, the yesterday was a conference, and it has now moved from "Woman Thou Art Loose" to now being called "Woman Evolved." So let me share this with you guys. Um, let me share this with you guys. and we're going to listen in. Thank you, Reese.
I read the scripture in John because when Jesus came along, John was the man. He had the crowd, he had the name, he had the audience, he had the power, he had the brand, he was unique, he was authentic, he was creative. Jesus said there was none like John. But the truth of the matter is, God gave John his platform so that he would be smart enough to know when to pass it on. And after 30 years of ministering Woman Heart Loose and 45, 46 years of preaching the gospel, the time has come that I must decrease, that you might increase. I am so proud of you. Don't get it twisted. I'd be proud of you if you were driving for the post office. I'd be proud of you if you worked at Kmart. I'd be proud of you if you were sweeping the floor. I'm not just proud of what you
Yes,
do.
yes, yes, yes.
I'm proud of who
Hey,
you
Miss
are.
Diane, how you doing?
You are bone of my bone. You are flesh of my flesh. My DNA runs through your body. But none of that is the reason why you are standing on this stage. This is not an inheritance. This is a calling. You are not standing on this stage for family legacy. If you didn't have the oil, you would not be standing here. I respect God too much to throw somebody up here just because they're kin to me. And I love you too much to put you in a situation for which you were not endowed with the creativity and the strength and the power and the tenacity to do the thing that is set before you. And yes, it will be hard. And yes, it will be difficult. And yes, there will be haters and critics who walk and talk and say everything there is to say about you as they did me. But greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. I want you to understand you have come full circle. You rose to the stage at Lakewood to introduce me and had the courage to tell your story at Woman Thou Art Loose. And now you're standing on the stage of Woman Thou Art Loose. As I pass the baton, all of this, when you were preaching, this is hard. When you were preaching last night, and I sat on the steps, I sat there as a watchman on the wall, and I will sit there as long as I am alive. When you made your announcement, you said that when I invited you back to church, when you had Malachi and stood you up and welcomed you back, that you knew in that moment that I had your back. My hair is now gray. My body is stiff. I am now much older. But with all the strength and might that is within me, I sat over there as a watchman on the wall to say, I still have your back. I want you to understand this is not a favor. This is not daddy. This is a divine assignment. That woman thou art loose must evolve. When I came to Denver to hear you do Woman Evolve, I sat on the front row, and it was then that God spoke to me and said, it is time for you to decrease, that she might increase. I had the voice for our generation. Did I not? Did I not have the anointing to reach around the world to my generation? The Bible says that David served his generation well. My generation is aging as I am aging. You are the voice for this time and for this generation. Bring the bench. There is something I confer upon you. Not all people will like you. Not all people will follow you. Not all people will agree with you. But you preach the gospel in season and out of season. Some people will follow this one, and some people will follow that one, and some will make a career out of trying to kill you. But preach the gospel. Preach it when they like you. Preach it when they hate you. Preach it when you're lonely. Preach it when you're scared to death. Preach it when you don't know what to do or what to say. One day I will be gone, and all you will have is this video. But every time you're back to the corner, and every time you're shoved to the wall, play this video and hear your father tell you that you are enough. You are enough. Sometimes you won't know what to do. Sometimes you won't know what to say. Sometimes your enemy's voice will seem so much louder than your own, but you are enough. They will hate you and betray you and use you and see you only as an opportunity and forget you are a person and that you are a wife and a mother and a daughter and that you have a life.
All right, y'all. That's it. Let's see to that. So, what do you guys think of him passing the baton to Sarah? Do you think that he made the right decision to step away from being the head of the ministry and passing it along to Sarah, or do you think that he should have gave it to his sons? My opinion is, I do believe that I feel like she's more strong. If I have listened to her speak, I have listened to her speak, and I do feel like she speaks very well. She knows. I think she'll be good in leadership. I really do. I believe that she'll be a great leader of this church and help it to evolve. It's probably gonna be a lot of women that's going to be attending the church now. It's probably a lot of women now. Says many people don't even think a woman should preach. I'm not one of them. I feel like if they feel God called them, that's between them and God, right? See, that's let me be honest. A lot of people from let me just be honest about that, Miss Diane. I don't know about y'all. I'm a Baptist, born, raised over 20 years, a born Baptist. And a lot of Pentecostals believe in that as well. And some non-denominational um, churches do believe that a woman should not be called to be a head of a church. That is true, especially when they're just such a traditional way. But I feel like this, um, unapologetically. You think he moved to some? Why do you feel that way? Unapologetic facts. Um, Maybe it was just something that was in within him that felt that way. Like, you know what? This is time. Um, this is time for me to make this move. This is time. Look how this woman thou art loose. How this has evolved. So if I give her this torch and I tell her, hey, I'm gonna be by your side through all this. I'm gonna, as long as I got breath in my body, I'm gonna be by your side. But but no matter what basically what he's saying is you're gonna go through the same stuff I go through, but but all the weight of the word, all the things and decisions and the weight of other people, the people in your ministry, in the ministry, your sister mess. Now that's gonna be weighing on you. Now I believe Sarah gonna this situation with I wouldn't be surprised if Sarah I might be wrong for saying this, but I honestly do believe that if I was Sarah, first thing I would do is get Cora out of the children's ministry and get her to be doing stuff behind the scenes. I would not let her be a face of leadership because of all this that she got going on. They should have been pulled her from leadership. Yeah, I do feel the same. You said both of his daughters. Well, I don't believe he would never. I don't think that, in my opinion, I don't think that Cora is mentally tough or mentally at that mental capacity or have that leadership to where she can lead a church like that. Um, because I feel like she like even though everybody has we all live on this earth, but she has a lot of things that she needs to work on within herself, especially with this new divorce, especially because of all these allegations. All the things that has came out about her taking Michelle's baby the way that she did. Um, and it's been released that she was in the mental hospital. And like I said, that has a reflection on your leadership. It really do. You have to when you're in leadership, you have to be mentally tough. And then this is woman thou art loose. So you have to be able to relate to the woman um that is coming, that you are leading and speaking to. Like Sarah has been all those things, a single mother. She has had a child at a young age, and her dad did welcome her back into the church and welcome her back into the fold. But look what she had to do with, like, they had to literally, she had to be out of church for a while until she had that baby, because that did not look good. But this is like Greenleaf. This is like Greenleaf all over again. I swear it is. It's like Greenleaf all over again. And Cora is, what's the girl that can sing? I forgot her name. And Sarah is the other girl that used to go with Rick Fox. I forgot all their names. Like Cora, Brianna, Jace, Coleman aren't mad at her own father did choose Sarah over Cora. But wouldn't you? But wouldn't you though? Look what all, you know what I'm saying? There's no telling what else Cora has been going through behind the scenes. If she's been in a mental facility, this ain't the first rodeo with a mental facility. Let me just say that. And you know what I'm saying? They do have other children as well, but Sarah, they probably going to say Sarah is the better look for the women's ministry because of her past and what she has gone through. Now, um, I think both of them probably was out there, but you, it's your mental state and how you represent yourself as a leader. I don't get leader from Cora. I don't. I don't get leader from Cora. I don't at all. I get she's fun. Um, she's that's why she's in the children's ministry because she's fun. She probably got like childlike. She's a bit childish. She hasn't, you know, she's there for the children. She's easy to relate to the children, get to know children, love on the children, and things as such. That's why she's in the children's ministry. That's what I believe. But to be a leader in such a way where you're taking over the baton, nah, she ain't that. He is tired and ready to move on, and Sarah was his best option. Yes, if you think that Sarah was his best option, I do think that at this point in time, with everything that's going on, because he has, he probably want. I guess he want a certain representation for his church. With all, I don't know really what his sons do, but they really don't be in the limelight. Like, only person that I have never known was TD Jakes and Sarah. I just heard of Cora when this situation with Michelle happened, but or when Michelle, came out and set the internet on storm, child. She just came through, baby, like a tornado, girl, like a tornado, just wrecking havoc. But that's all right though. Um, but I always heard of Sarah and I always heard of T. They were the most of the Jakes. They are the two most popular people. Cora ain't that popular. She's known because of her name, but she's not as popular as Sarah. A lot of people know Sarah, um, but a lot of people don't ain't heard of Cora or the sons either. I'm gonna be honest. Well, we won't, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people was in the comments like, where's she at? And somebody was like, she's sitting on the side looking shocked like everybody else. Well, I guess, it was just a decision that he prayed upon and that he felt like was the best decision for the ministry at that time, at this time, because he can't tell grown folk what to do. Can't tell grown folk what to do. The sisters was telling to each other to take down on Michelle. Well, you know what I'm saying. They can't do that. You can't side if you why if I don't even know what to say to that. Understand, but see, he's saying he's stepping down from his ministry and allowing his daughter to come forth, come forth, and become and be the leader and the overseer or the bishop of the potter's house. Let me say that. So now she has the whole entire church basically weighing on her. You're right, and that's why he said he felt like she was, I guess, equipped to be able to lead the church. Cause you know what I'm saying. You know who's child. You know your children, and who's the one that's going to be strong willed and strongly fit to you know lead the church and be able to expand the ministry and do what halfway right. Because we still, let me say this, and I'll be honest, and I'm always gonna say this: we all human, we all sin and fall short from the glory of God. So, no matter what, you know what I'm saying. There's no mm-mm. Renette. Your name is Renette, right? How you doing, Renette? Thank you for coming. She said people know how Sarah because she's the head of a church right now. Right? She's popular. Nobody know nothing about no Cora. They know Cora about this scandal that's going on right now. Her husband's still in there with $100,000 bond, accused of doing something inappropriate to their adopted children, and he ain't got no court date. You ain't standing beside them. You just divorced them all of a sudden. And some of this stuff, from what I'm understanding, could be possibly a lie. Because the little girl has made allegations before that against other people. This could be a lie. And this man could be sitting in jail because of a lie. I'm not saying a child is a liar, but baby, have you got the baby looked at? Have you got the baby counseled? Or did you just say, well, you touched me, you got to go, I got to divorce your ass? Which one it is? He's giving coke to me. Okay. Ooh. Make sure you guys, if y'all don't mind, man, please press the like button, y'all. If y'all don't mind, smash the like button on your way in. Smash that like button, please. She's a top dog of a church in LA right now. I heard of that. I heard that. I heard that, Renette. And you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like she is more fully equipped because she knows how to already lead a church. You know what I'm saying? So, there's no there's no need to or question why he made the decision, I guess, because she already equipped to, be, the leader of the church. She's a beautiful woman. I give her that, child. She is very beautiful. And you know what I'm saying? She, like I said, she has spoke on, having a child at a young age, you know, um, and being in different situations and stuff like that. So, she is a more relatable, I guess, person when it comes to dealing with ministry and a woman, because women women have evolved these days. Women is not a lot of women are not in the background like we used to be, like back in the day, being a stay at home mama, just letting the man do it. No, it's women that's coming to the fore that has leadership, that are in corporate America, that are like she's doing in the forefront, leading a church and things as such. So yeah, that is true. That is honestly true. So I'm gonna be honestly, and I can say, I feel like some people may feel like he did it too soon, but if he's tired and he just want to just be the bishop and just sit back and be on the background, let him. I think he made the right decision to pass the baton over to Sarah. I just don't feel like I have the other sons, children, especially Cora. No, and I feel like Cora shouldn't be a part of no leadership. She should be just in the background with all what she got. She needs to be focusing on her personal life. That's what she needs to be doing, getting her personal life and her other affairs in order. Because baby, Michelle Loud ain't going nowhere. And I do want to drop a little tea because I wanted to do an update on Michelle. Michelle did say that she did file court documents that states that she will be getting that case unsealed. So the case will become unsealed. So get ready. That's what Cora needs to be focused on, and that's honest. Giving this woman, doing right by this woman and her child. She did. That was one of the things she said. She has filed that document to get that case unsealed, and it will be unsealed. It has been accepted and unsealed and will be unsealed. Corey is a lot of anger about losing her. One thing about it, you can't win when you playing dirty. When you're doing people wrong, I don't care if you in the. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care what kind of mansion you live on top of a hill. If you wrong, you wrong. And if you ain't did right by folk, you need to be held accountable. I don't care who your people name is. If you're wrong, you're wrong. And if you need to be held accountable for it, I feel like you need to be held accountable for it. One thing about it, we can do all what we can in this world, but we cannot hide from God. And we cannot hide from karma. If you did like karma, like I said, karma ain't coming slow no more. Karma is coming fast. So when you do something, it comes right back to you quickly now. So be careful how you treat people. Be careful how you do people. Because it'll come back, especially when you're not doing right, and then you know that your family is in the limelight. So why would, or in the public eye, why would you make a decision to do something so underhanded like that because you think that she can forever go away? But I'm glad Michelle spoke out because guess what? She's gonna, yes, ma'am, allegedly, but I do believe it. Yes, she forced child. She took this woman child, and she was like, it was like spiritual manipulation. That's what I call it. Trying to do an exorcism. You know what I'm saying? Basically, like you supposed to be a friend. Like she was going through something. I'm gonna say Michelle was basically going through postpartum, and um she was telling her friend, as a friend, I'm just going through something mentally, emotionally, I'm finally kind of feeling detached from my child. If you ever had a child, you wouldn't know how it felt if you ain't never had a child or went through postpartum. So she kind of played on Michelle because of the fact that Michelle was going through postpartum, and she was going through a breakup. I feel like, and she was just going through something. So as a friend, you supposed to just. I'm gonna be honest. As a friend, she's supposed to just took Michelle in, help her. When she got herself together, give her her child. If she's saying that, she basically said that Michelle abandoned the baby because she was watching the child while she was trying to work and get on her feet, but she manipulated her and made and had all kinds of mess going on. It was just a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess, and she deserves her child. You don't. It was just spiritual manipulation and Cora being a narcissist. Um, yeah, it is. Well, there was no CPS records or anything like that, so she's able to keep her other children. She had one after Jason, so what would make her, unfit for that child? Now, that's the thing for me. Now, this was one specific child she was unfit for, but she got a few more. She got like four more. So why would she be unfit for that one? Manipulation. You true. I'm telling you. So she had a nervous breakdown. See, like, y'all don't understand. Like, if you see, I hate to be shady, but Corey ain't birthed no child, so she didn't know what it felt like to feel like detached from a child or going through postpartum. It's so deep, Renette. It's so deep, baby. I can't. It'll take me a whole nother hour or two to. If you go back to my lives, if you go back maybe 2 3 months ago, I have all of Michelle's live, or you can go to Facebook. If you're on Facebook, you can go to Michelle Loud, look her up, and I swear you will see all the lies that she did explaining this situation. Cause it's so far and it's so deep, and she done made it so far in this situation, and I'm so happy for her that, like, she's getting her story out. She's telling her story, and if you want me to drop the link to Michelle, I'll drop the link to Michelle. She just did an interview last Friday with someone telling her story. So make sure that you guys know that, you know, you if you want to know more about this story, please. I don't. She has the court documents. I don't have nothing like that. Like, my thing is, I'm not. If someone says it's he say against she say, but this ain't no mother just sitting up here saying that. Oh, I I was a surrogate or anything. This lady actually said that she lost her child. So I'm believing, as a mother myself, that this lady is telling the truth. I don't need the documents. Sometimes I'm not going to get in all her business like that. Right. I'm not going to get in her business like that at all. That's not my business. If I see it or don't see it, that's not my business. But some of this, I just, you know what I'm saying. If Brandon ain't in jail for no reason, and there is, she did, and if you look at Michelle's Facebook page, Michelle released email and text message exchange about this situation. So yes, there is proof. Go to her page. There is an email. There's email exchange and there's text message exchange. And I'm standing with Michelle because I know that those wasn't fabricated at all. So If you want to know the truth, she got it right there for you. She ain't one thing about it, you can't give everybody. People want you to prove everything. I'm one of those people. Just put a little bit out there to let people know, hey, I ain't lying. Just put a little bit out there to let people know that I ain't lying, and then let God do the rest. That means let the lawyers and the judge and everybody else get the rest of the information that is needed. And who am I? She showed her email receipts. She showed her text message receipts. That was good enough for me. Now, if you need the whole court documents, maybe you need to inbox her. It's like the worst thing is don't happen when the experience on pedophilia agenda is core is playing on mommy and daddy with truth making sick calls on the people's. Okay. Um. Okay. But yeah, that's her. That's her Facebook. And if, like I stated, if you want to know the story, her story is out there, and the receipts are that is needed for the public is out there. I don't want her to put out everything. That'd be crazy. Let everybody know what you got. You can't see the comments or the link. Hold on, let me drop it again. Did you get it? Exactly. That you know what I'm saying. So like that's what I'm saying. Like, why would I sit up here and say, "Oh, in order for me to stand with you, I got to have all the court documents." I'm not gonna ask that lady for all no. I ain't gonna ask Michelle for no court documents when she don't put out receipts. She don't put out enough receipts. She shouldn't say nothing or put out nothing there because she ain't got nothing to prove. Only thing she needs to prove something to is herself and God that she can get her child back. And if Cora was wrong, Cora was wrong. That's to me that's spiritual manipulation. Did you see this, Miss Diane Hill? Let me get on my Oh really? I wonder what's wrong. Child, my internet, Facebook a little slow. Hold on. Hold on just a second. Oh no, oh no, no. But she should be able to see the link. Oh, okay. Well, I'll make sure that I show all the comments from Facebook. I may try another stream service because Miss Diane, if you want to come over here to YouTube, I can drop the link to my platform and on YouTube, and you can come there. Sometimes I have people that's on there on YouTube, on Facebook, but tonight I guess sometimes I get playbacks. So let me if you want to come to YouTube, then come to YouTube. A lot of my Facebook people probably don't know I'm back live because I was off StreamYard. Anyway, but if you want to come to see with over here to YouTube, Miss Diane, just come over here. Let me drop the link for you, and then you can just come over here so you can see what's going on in the chat. Oh, child, I don't know what. Let me give to you. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Uh, y'all, hold on just a second. All right, y'all. There is the link right there. There is the link right there. Um, there is the link, Miss Diane. If you want to come over here to Facebook, um, but this I'm not gonna make this about Cora, but um, let's just get back to what we were speaking about. Um, so I wonder what is up next. What do you guys think is up next since the baton has been um basically taken over or given to Sarah? What do you think is next for the Potter's house? What do you guys think is next for the Potter's house? Do you think that she's going to really evolve the church? Is this going to be a different way? Do you think she's going to do a different way in the church? Or what do you guys think? Um, y'all excuse me. I'm feeling. Anyway, um, we're gonna see what more will come out of this of Sarah taking over the church. Um, we're going to see. We're gonna any more information about the stuff with Cora and Michelle. I will be giving you guys an update on that. Um, as well, y'all know that um it's been. I don't like to mention this because I don't like to be in drama. But you know the Bishop Whitehead stuff and all that right there, and Larry Reed and stuff like that, like y'all stuff can get real messy. I did not know that church stuff can get real messy, real messy when it comes to the church stuff. I thought how him being out here in these streets get messy, but being out here in this church world, being in the church world is just as messy. But I was reading an article today, y'all. It was very strange to me. They say that Bishop Whitehead lives in a $1 million home, but his church has few members, and and he's like in a like above a store in a New Jersey apartment. Over, stop, no, take, stop. Um, probably so. Probably so, because they're probably so used to Mr. T.D. Jakes, Bishop T.D. Jakes speaking the word. But see, she's gonna make it more modernized, probably. But yeah, it was very weird to me that I was like, man, ain't no way you got about 10 members and you in a $1 million house. Then somebody showed this was on TikTok. Then somebody showed his records. I was like, oh, this man is a whole scam artist. This man then he's on live just showing out as a pastor against somebody that done spoke against him. He upset because somebody done spoke against him. Jesus. Did he have his home first or the church? I'm thinking they said that he had his home first and then he had his church. But he like they said he staged a robbery. They said that Bishop Whitehead done set up him to scratch this, try to choke this lady, scratched on the neck. Oh Lord, this was last Sunday. But then, he's mad at Larry Reed because um he spoke about him, and then him and Tasha K got on live. He played recordings. He got some more stuff. But I can say this: yes, he is upset with Larry Reed for sure. Um, he is definitely upset with Larry Reed, but he can he had and King Jives. But my thing is, you might be bad at everybody because everybody is talking about you. Everybody ain't on your side, and everybody think you are a scam. Honestly, I'm not. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna sue him, you might as well sue everybody on the platform. Like, but the reason why he's coming after Larry Reed, in my opinion, is because of Larry Reed and who he is and how big his platform is. Larry Reed has a big following. He has a big platform, and Larry Reed voice carry. Let me just say that. So that is the reason why he's going after Larry Reed, in my opinion. Like, and he thinking about playing old recordings or something's gonna hurt Larry. But child, I don't know how this gonna work out with them two. I'm just gonna be sitting in the background looking because I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke for no situation. But he said that he got those recordings for the police station. But child, I got a different opinion on that. I got a different opinion on that. But I just can say, I'm just gonna, yeah, he did. And Larry spoke on that. He was like, it didn't supposed to be played, but hey,
I didn't understand that.
if he got it the wrong way, then that's between him and God. Like, I know he's just trying to shut him up. I know that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to shut him up, trying to shut Larry Reed down. And as he went live yesterday, I didn't get the chance to watch it all. But if y'all follow, let me see your transcript. She is the one that plays all that. So if y'all want to follow her, follow her. Um, but Larry, he's attacking Larry Reed because Larry Reed and his status and who he is and the big following he got. If us Rudy Poops, he ain't bothered. He ain't bothered about us Rudy Poops like me. But the smaller platform. See, Larry Reed is a big platform, and um, I'm gonna stay out of that because my opinion on that audio is like that should have never gotten in his hands. They went to court. They went to court. Larry, if you watch Larry live, Larry said that he did go to court about that. It was a big thing. Um, it was a big thing. Um, and he said that basically Larry said that he won. So I think so. He said he won. I don't know. I don't know nothing about it, but I just feel like it's just a mess. Like, as a pastor, saying when sometimes you don't have to do eye for an eye. God say sometimes turn the other cheek. And Mr. and Mr. Bishop Whitehead is not led by the Spirit at this moment, child. He is not led by the Spirit. He is not being led by the Spirit doing all this. I don't even think I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know all that. All I know, he was saying it was like a lot of back and forth. He said it was closed, and but whatchamacallit saying that it's open. It's just too much. It's just too much for us. We do too much bickering back and forth in the black community sectors. Jesus. I'm just Miss Renette, I'm serious. Like, Jesus, just too much. It's too much. I shouldn't even mention it, but it was on my heart because Bishop Whitehead went live again, and then he was like, "I said, sir, you are not being led by the Spirit, because ain't no way the Spirit that led you to put out some more allegations against somebody. God say turn the other cheek, child. He did not say eye for an eye. That's the devil. But you do your thing. If you want to expose, expose. But child, but when you're doing the exposing, please know that it could be more than Larry Reed that could be exposing you. Anyway, y'all, let me get out of here. Um, make sure you guys hit the like button on the way out, okay? I enjoyed you guys on tonight. Um, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you're new to the page, press that like or press the follow button. Like and follow on Facebook so I can get those numbers up. And make sure that if you want to join the membership, join the memberships. And if you want to email me about anything, my email is scrolling across the screen. And if you want to bless the platform, J&J Mom 18. Um, Not every preachers don't have the spirits of our Savior Jesus Christ. Exactly. That's why I always believe many are many are called to preach. That means say they preaching for God, but a few are chosen. That means that they are chosen by God to speak the word and lead His people. Some of these people just leading. They just want the lead the people to their pockets. That's all. Lead the people to their pockets. Get some money so they ain't got to work because they've been convicts all their life. So this is the only way they can make a little money. Let's just be real. Let's before I go, let me just be real. Some of these pastors that are convicts that can't get a job, and this is the only way that they can make money is to lead the people, even if lead God's people, even if it's in the wrong direction. And some of them are wanting to change their life, but some of these people ain't changed, still cussing, still cheating, and still lying. So whatever, girl, I am finna go. Jessica, but baby, watch the replay. I had a lot to say, but we'll just I just was ending that. I'm about to go. Make sure you guys have a good night, and I'll try my best to come live on tomorrow, guys. Just depends on how the day go. We will be back to some more trending news topics. I found a topic out. This was like a 9-year-old boy in Texas or somewhere that has been shot, has drowned in a bathtub. So we're gonna look into that, and I got a couple more things that was sent to me that I'm gonna talk about. So yeah, they don't get no glory, child. So y'all have a good night, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow.